Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom. I'm standing in front of my tomato patch in the garden, and we've got some good-looking tomatoes here, although some of the plants are starting to exhibit some disease, and even some of the tomatoes. I noticed this plant here. We'll give you a close-up. It looks to me like it has something like anthracnose. It's got some sunken spots in it. We've had some early blight. We've had problems here. And indeed, tomato disease is one of the things that gardeners have to contend with year after year. One of the things I like to do is apply a mixture of things like Serenade. I use copper. I also use something that has a peroxide in it. These tomatoes are grown organically, so we're happy about that, but it does put some pressure on us to really watch for disease. Now let me show you a tomato plant with no disease and where it's growing. All right, so I've moved to a part of my garden. We're in front of the pond here, and you can file this part of the video under kind of observational. So what happened is that this tomato seeded in by itself. Most likely I fed Poco some tomatoes and he came out here and did his business and this tomato seeded in. But what's interesting to me is look how huge it is and look how healthy it is. I've done nothing to this. There's been no feeding, there's been no staking, there's been no watering, nothing. It just came up on its own, and it is probably almost 15 feet across from the tip over there to the tip way down there. It's grown 6.5 feet tall. It's coming up in this Japanese maple, which probably isn't very happy that it's got a tomato plant growing around it. And we've got these wonderful little yellow pear tomatoes coming up as well. So this yellow pear tomato plant is just sprawling all over the place. And what it tells me is many of us put our tomatoes in one section. We plant them, we feed them, we stake them, we baby them. But sometimes just leaving them alone is probably really good for them. So think about it. Next time you're planting a tomato plant, maybe give it a try. Throw it somewhere in the garden, let it go, give it somewhere where it's going to have a lot of sunshine, plenty of water, and who knows, you may have one of the most successful tomato plants in your garden without doing anything. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.